Good afternoon. I'm David Kramer at the National Weather Service, the Alaska statewide weather. Starting off for the remainder of the day, we do have several watches, warnings, and advisories out for the state. In the Kuskokwim Delta and Lower Kuskokwim Valley, there are winter weather advisories out for freezing rain that last until tomorrow morning. For the Yukon Delta going into the Yukon Valley, we do have potential for heavier snow amounts and even some blizzard conditions along the coast. Those will go out tomorrow as well. And then we have for the central and eastern part of the interior, we have winter weather advisories for snow that will last until tomorrow. For exact details on these locations and impacts, please check our website. For the rest of the state, we do have rain coming up from the western parts of the North Gulf Coast down to the Alaska Peninsula, transitioning over to snow as we get past our frontal system that goes into the central and western parts of the interior, and some snow showers in the Aleutian Islands as well. Then for tonight, that front is going to sit stretching across much of the central interior down to the YK Delta and then across the eastern Aleutian Islands, with rain on the Gulf side and then getting more snow on the northern and Bering side of that system. Stronger winds out ahead of this system near the YK Delta area, producing some blowing snow conditions, and overrunning air then locations east of Bethel that are going to provide some freezing rain conditions overnight. As we move out into the Aleutian Islands, some snow showers out there, and then up along the Arctic coast, we are going to see some clear skies, but we are going to have fog develop after midnight for the southeastern part of the state and in the south central. Then on Thursday, lingering fog in the south central and southeast. That will diminish as we get into the afternoon. And similar story as we move out to the west, with that frontal system continuing to stretch across much of the interior part of the state, giving snow up there, and then becoming more rain as we get down into the Bristol Bay area, down into the eastern part of the Aleutians, but going back to snow as we get closer towards the western Aleutian Islands. Blowing snow conditions for the Pribilof Islands and along the YK Delta coast as well, and then along the north slope, we are going to see some clear skies up there. On Friday, that's going to hold true as well, with clear skies along the north slope. Snow as we get into the interior, with the remnants of our front giving more snow throughout the central and eastern parts of the interior, extending down to the YK Delta, where we are going to start to see more of a transition to rain and the potential for some freezing rain from Bethel east. Then we do have along the North Gulf Coast, we are going to start to see more rain coming up with southerly flow, and northern parts of the Panhandle, potential for rain there as well. As we move out to the Aleutian Islands, eastern part of the Aleutian Islands into the Alaska Peninsula, going to see some rain out there, but as we get further to the west, we are going to see some snow for the western Aleutians. With Alaska statewide weather, I'm David Kramer.